If you want to save your first million in just 5 years, where would you begin? Hello, and welcome to Beyond the Flow. Today is episode 3, but it's also the first episode of our new series, Flow for the Wealth. In this episode, I want to invite you to explore with me the foundations of building personal wealth. And without a doubt, if we look at the history of every truly wealthy person, their sustainable and long-lasting wealth almost always begins with personal financial planning. Because when we understand the right starting point for a better life, we'll see why money isn't just about numbers. It's about life itself. Let's start with a simple but powerful question. Why should we care about financial planning at all? Have you ever asked yourself, why were we born? It might sound like a big question, but it leads us to an even more important one. Now that we're here, what kind of life do we want to live? If we look deep enough, we'll realize that everyone is searching for happiness in their own way. We want to enjoy the food we love. We want to travel abroad. We want to have a warm and loving family. We want a career that makes us proud. We want a life of stability. These things may not always require money, but money is often the tool that helps us get, have, or become what we desire. Great food usually comes with a price. Traveling starts with a plane ticket and hotel booking. A happy family often comes from the financial stability of the provider. You probably see it clearly now. Money matters because it supports the life we envision. Now let's talk about what I call the 6 pillars of personal wealth and happiness: good health, a strong family, a positive social circle, a meaningful career, sound personal finances, a peaceful inner life. These 6 areas are deeply connected and interrelated. Let me give you an example. If you're in poor health and often unwell, your work performance could suffer. If the breadwinner in a household is under financial pressure, it may lead to stress and tension at home. So here's the point. When one pillar grows stronger, it can support the others too. That's why we say, having strong personal finances provides a solid foundation for happiness across many areas of life. Which leads us to the next essential question. What exactly is personal financial planning? So here we are, at one of the most important life questions. What is personal financial planning, really? The shortest answer is this. Personal financial planning, Chakshar goal, plus current status, plus action. Let's start with your goals. How much do you want to save? When do you want to retire? Where do you want your children to study? Where would you love to travel? What's that restaurant you've always dreamed of visiting? Notice anything? All of these goals require money. That's why having goals must come first. Because without goals, you're just wandering, without direction. The next step is understanding your current status. Where do you stand today? Do you have debt? How much do you own in assets? How much do you understand about money and financial planning? It's like saying you want to travel abroad, but you don't even know which country you're currently in. So how could you plan the trip, or even book a flight? That's why, after identifying your current position, we move on to building an action plan. This might include tracking and recording your income and expenses, daily, weekly, monthly, starting a savings habit, beginning to invest in financial assets, planning your taxes to save more, getting insurance to protect your hard-earned savings from unexpected events. And no, you don't need to do everything all at once. Just take one step at a time, with understanding. And the most important message I want to leave you with is this. Financial planning isn't just about money, it's life planning. Money may not buy everything, but with solid financial planning, money becomes the powerful tool that brings you closer to the life you truly want. In the next episode, we'll dive deeper into how to take action. We'll talk about how to set financial goals that are powerful, clear, and achievable, and the best techniques to help you reach them, step by step. If you enjoyed this content, please hit like and subscribe to Beyond the Flow. And feel free to share this video with someone you care about, so they too can begin their journey toward financial freedom. See you in the next episode.